Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Anthony from eCommerce Street. We have an awesome video for you guys today. We're actually really excited to be talking about this. We're gonna be talking about how we went from a full-on AliExpress dropshipping store to having our own United States warehouse that sends out our products for us. Lots to learn from this video, so stay tuned. What's going on, guys? We hope everyone is doing well and fantastic. This video for you guys is going to be absolutely value packed. 2 years ago, we discovered a thing called dropshipping, okay? And now for those last 2 years, we were actually doing that. We were dropshipping. We were going on AliExpress and finding products, putting them on Facebook, putting them on our own Shopify stores, running ads, and we'd have those little dips here and there, right? We'd couple 10K little runs or 5K days, whatever the case was, okay? And we were just getting tired of that, okay? Because it wasn't consistent like most businesses are when they have their own brands. And we decided, you know what, like, let's just do something that we know we're gonna make money from, but also something that's consistent as well. So we decided to go through the whole brand process, and we've been mentioning this in our last couple of videos. The way our brand that we're running right now first started off was on AliExpress, of course, right? It was a drop shipping store. We found a supplier on AliExpress who actually supplied most of the products for us, and we imported them into our store, okay? Now that's very convenient, number one, because the supplier has everything there, so you don't have to go to other different suppliers, and there's no problems involved there, right? We did have the odd product that was like, from this supplier here, like 2 or 3, this one here, 2 or 3, but generally it was the same supplier. And now we contacted them one day and we wanted to get some better pricing from them. And we said, listen, you guys have better pricing, whatever, because we're starting to do a lot more in volume now. And they actually told us, we have a whole other wholesaling side to our business. It's actually not an AliExpress. We have a whole United States warehouse full of these products, the exact same ones that you're selling. And we just said to ourselves, like, shit, this is really good for us because we don't actually have to use AliExpress anymore. It's not shipping from China or from like the United States warehouse. Like, this is their own warehouse, like separate from AliExpress. That's essentially how we got there to our, I guess you could say, like, out of AliExpress route. But there's many ways you could do this. Number one, obviously, like we did, going on AliExpress and literally contacting your supplier and saying, do you have another warehouse somewhere? Because we'd love to, source our products through you. That'd be great. Or you can contact a sourcing agent, have them find the products for you and ship it to their warehouse or whatever the case is, like a 3PL. That's always like the most common thing that what people do. But in our case, we got kind of lucky because our supplier actually had all these products already in their United States warehouse. So, it just worked out better for us that way. So now we've actually taken our products and we've put our own labels on them, like our own tags and everything. And now when people order their product, when it comes to their door, it's gonna have our branding on it with everything that we've designed ourselves. And it just creates a whole unique experience for the customer, right? Because now they're receiving your own branded product. It's not just some AliExpress product anymore. It's your own brand, which is really, really cool. And that's truly how a business grows, guys. It doesn't grow by just, sending customers products that they're never really gonna care about again. People like if you want loyalty, like customer loyalty, returning customers, they wanna see things that will appeal to them, right? They wanna feel like really, really remembered when they're opening up their boxes, or they want to feel like they're really involved in what they bought, right? When you get a nice new phone. I actually just bought a new phone right here, and when I opened it up, the packaging was incredible. They make you feel like you just bought a fucking Lamborghini. Like, it's all nicely packaged and it's just really, really nice. And if you're not doing that with your brand, then unfortunately the customers are going to lose on that aspect. Like, yes, if you're selling a good product, yes, your customer will always feel like they'll want to buy again, of course. But the whole branded experience and the embossing experience is also really important to other people as well. Now, mind you, guys, when you do decide a private label, this isn't something you want to go off, right off the bat. Like, yes, you can be a little bit adventurous if you do have the upfront capital. You can put all of your money towards buying, products up front if that's something you really want to do, or to have, custom branding on your products. You can definitely do those things, but we'd highly recommend that what you're selling works to begin with, because you don't want to run into something where you have upfront quantity of your products, right? And then they're not going to sell, or you're not going to have any way to sell them whatsoever. So definitely do that when you have the purchase of the sales for it, especially for one product. If you have anything over like 300 to 500 purchases on one item, or something that's at least like somewhat profitable, or you know for sure you're going to be able to generate some sort of like decent revenue with it, then it's highly recommended that you go through a supplier and you can start private labeling. It's very easy to do. The process is actually quite simple. It's a lot more simple than you think it is. We've actually gone ahead and decided to design our own custom packaging for our brand that we're going to send out to our supplier, that will literally package everything for us. So we send out those custom boxes and they will put our custom products in the custom box. So now everything is literally just our own brand, you know what I mean? It's not just an AliExpress product anymore, it's us. It's very simple to do, guys. And if you guys ever need help with that kind of thing, you can definitely DM us and we'll be more than happy to help you, and you can check out our Discord server as well for that. Another great part about going down the brand route is actually being able to send out your returns properly and actually having them sent back to your supplier in a timely manner. So essentially, when you first start dropshipping, or whenever you're selling a product online, right, you have a supplier in China, most of the time when you get a refund from a customer, you're not gonna get your money back from your supplier because you don't want them to send it back to their Chinese address, right? That's typically how it works. And now, since our supplier's in the States, we send our customer a shipping label from an app that prints out a shipping label for our customers to use, and it actually sends it back to our supplier. And when our supplier receives the product, they give us a refund. And that's awesome because we never really lose out any money that way. The only downside to it is that when they ship it out, we do have to pay for their shipping fee, but that's just what our brand offers. That's what we decided to do with our brand. We pay for the customer shipping. And then when our supplier sends them a product back, say they want an exchange or whatever the case is, like a refund exchange, we send it back, we pay for the shipping. It's honestly not a big deal. The price is not that great anyways. It's like $3, $4 to ship back, so it's not a big issue. And aside from that, another great thing that we've actually realized too is that now everything's automated. So when you have an order to fulfill, we send out CSVs to our supplier. So essentially it's just a big order list of all the orders we got in the last couple of days. We download it, and then we use the app called Exportify to make sure all the orders are set out properly, so it's put in a nice CSV file, and we send that to our supplier. The supplier fulfills every single order, then they send us tracking numbers. We use an app called Mass Fulfill to then put all the tracking numbers inside there so that the customers will receive them and they can track their order. And that's also another important thing too to have on your website, is the tracking information, so that when they want to track their order, they can obviously see everything where it is and at a live state.
Hi, Sunny and Coach. Anthony absolutely crushed this video. I kind of wanted to just wrap it up, do a quick recap of why you should be doing this if you meet the criteria. What is that criteria? If you have a product or products that are profitable, you're doing well, you're doing volume, yes, quickly take that route and start going down that whole private line of supplying. Like, stop going with your same old basic AliExpress supplier. They walk you over. I'm guaranteeing you that people watching this have probably been screwed over by suppliers before from AliExpress. So be super careful. Sometimes people say things and they don't always follow up and just stay true to it. So obviously you want to be careful. Once you kind of take that more professional route and that trustworthy route with an actual supplier with a huge line of communication, obviously it's gonna be a lot better for your brand. Don't do it off the bat. You kind of gotta have to bite the bullet off the start and just drop ship off AliExpress most likely at the beginning. But once it's doing well, don't be scared to transition. It's really easy, it's efficient, you're gonna save money. There's almost nothing really bad to it. Obviously there's better suppliers and 3PLs, and I'll link all the apps we talked about and a few 3PLs below for you guys to check out. But it's definitely a route that you want to take eventually. It's going to save you from chargebacks, refunds, and for once you actually be able to the favorite part for me at least is that you're actually able to have your customers return their product to a USA warehouse and you get your money back. So you're not bleeding money anymore. Of course, that's what our brand does. We actually pay for the customers to return it, so they literally don't have any problems with returning it. If you want to charge your customers for returning it, that's up to you. But that literally wraps it up for this video. If you have any questions, again, be sure to ping us down in the comments, drop a like on this video, make sure you're subscribed. We drop value on this channel every Tuesday, every Friday, so make sure you're subscribed. Check us out in our links below. We'll see you in the next video.